Today we're going to learn about the present simple. So, when do we use the present simple? We can use this tense when we're talking about a habitual action. This is an action that occurs regularly. For example, I watch TV every evening. Every evening, it's a habit. We can also use the present simple when we're talking about a general truth, something that is true, it's a fact. For example, the sun rises in the morning and sets in the evening. It's a truth. And finally, we can also use the present simple when we're talking about a scheduled event in the future. So, for example, an event that has a timetable, a planning. For example, the bus. The bus leaves at 2 p.m. So these are the reasons we use the present simple. General truth, habitual action, and a scheduled event. So the conjugation of the present simple is actually quite easy. We have different subjects: I, you, he, she, it, we, they. So when we want to conjugate into the present simple, the verb, for example, the verb to eat, we take that verb in the base form and we put it next to the subject. I eat, you eat, we eat, they eat. And that's the present simple. But it's not as easy because there is one exception, and this is the subject he, she, or it, also known as the third person singular. So when you have the third person singular, you add an S or ES to the verb. So eat becomes he, she, it eats. And remember, the S is pronounced. So you have to say eats, does, has. And this will help you sound more natural if you get the pronunciation of the S. So there is one very, I call it a super irregular verb, and it's the verb to be. It's a very common verb, so it's important to remember the conjugation of this verb. So we don't say I be, you be. We actually change the word. It's not the base verb when you conjugate into the present simple. So we just need to remember it's I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, they are. And if you can remember that, then you can create lots of sentences with the present simple tense. So I want you to try it yourself. Take 5 verbs and create 5 sentences with those verbs in the present simple. Make sure you're using it to talk about a habitual action, a general truth, or a scheduled event in the future.